What in the world? Okay, they are online. Good day, good day. Good day, good day, good day, beautiful people. Good day, great day, Michelle. Great day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So good day, beautiful people. Good day. And so this morning I woke up with, guess what? I'm choosing me today. So
the CVS Epic Beauty Sale.
Let's get that.
Earn over 100 extra bucks rewards on makeup, skincare, and more.
With a commercial at that.
In store and online. The Epic Beauty Sale. Save now through April 12th. Kinder Chocolate presents.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go past this. Woo. That's the hey, listen. So I think this fitting this morning. Choose you.
Today. Liquor just don't hit the same in this new phase of life. Barely ever entertain. Something just don't feel right. I got one foot in my former life, one foot in something new. Tell my family everything alright, but inside I'm a bit confused. Feeling like the path that I've been on ain't the one that I'm supposed to do. Be myself or be someone else. Now which one will I choose?
Well, if you know anything about me by now, you should probably know the answer is.
I know that they might not get it, but I choose me. They might think I'm crazy, but let them, cause I choose me. Some people might even get jealous, but I choose me. I need to do what makes me happy, so I choose me. I know that they might not get it, but I choose.
Great day, beautiful. Great day, cousin Nikki.
Floating through the universe, I just want to be free. How could you ever know what's best for me if you're not even me? One foot in my former life, one foot into something new. Tell my family everything alright, but inside I'm a bit confused. Feeling like the path that I've been on ain't the one that I'm supposed to do. Be myself or be someone else. Now which one will I choose? I know that they might not get it, but I choose me. They might think I'm crazy, but let them, cause I choose me. Some people might even get jealous, but I choose me. I need to do what makes me happy, so I choose me. I know that they might not get it, but I choose. I'm so myself first and care about the way I feel. I used to think I was cursed, but all of it guided me to heal me. Yeah, I'm an empath, but I am free. I'm moving forward with my sovereignty. And you see, I know that they might not get it, but I choose me. They might think I'm crazy,
It is,
but
Michelle. It's been
I
overdue for
choose
one.
me. Some people might even get jealous, but I choose me. I need to do what makes me happy, so I choose me. I know that they might not get it, but I choose.
Well, I know I don't have to say it again, but maybe I should just to really set it in there. Okay.
I know that they might not get it, but I choose me.
It's funny that you would say that, Michelle. Good day, beautiful people. Good day, good day, good day. Talking about the sister circle and the group chat or whatever the case may be. The funny thing is that um, I'm gonna go in there and I need to revamp and remove people out of the sister circle. First of all, because everybody didn't decide to, take advantage of that, and that's absolutely fine. Because it we put some wonderful information in the sister circle. Like, it doesn't have to be us talking, but Alex, myself, Michelle, we put wonderful stuff inside of there. Stuff that we don't feel like has to be shared with the rest of our uh, group or whatever. But that sister circle, we put spells in there. We put inspirational stuff in there. We put stuff that we run across that's fitting for what we're going through at the moment or whatever the case may be. It is amazing, and it can be even more amazing. So the funny thing is that, Michelle, and I'm gonna say this out loud because you already know, but it's funny, people want to be in a group but don't want to be in a group. And so when you remove them from the group, and I know that they know that they get removed, then they get upset because they're not in the group no more. I don't understand. They don't participate in the group. They don't make the chats. They don't even say anything really on the poster or anything. But then as soon as you remove them from the group, they got a whole attitude, which I don't understand. If you want to be here, then at least you would put up something to say that, hey, I'm present. I want to be here. But I don't know. But it's definitely time for a group chat or on a nice Sunday, ladies, where it's starting to get warm outside, where we could sit outside and commune together or whatever the case may be. So you are absolutely right, Michelle. It's time for a sister circle. And I'm gonna have to not worry about people and their feelings. I'm just saying. So, our affirmations for this morning, you guys. One says, you can tell a relationship is good for your soul when it allows you to sleep peacefully at night. Oh, did y'all hear that? You can tell a relationship is good for your soul when it allows you to sleep peacefully at night. It didn't say a lot, but it said a whole lot. When you are allowed to go to sleep at night, and I guess here again, I'm gonna speak on me with them toxic relationships that I've had. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Cancel. Okay. With those toxic relationships that I've had, kept me up with some sleepless nights. And so now that I'm in a relationship with myself, and I'm not saying that it can't be with other people, because guess what? I've had my kid's father, I slept really well. But I've been in some relationships where I had some sleepless nights and I was wondering how I got here or whatever the case may be. But now I sleep peacefully. And I sleep peacefully because of the relationship that I have with myself first. And Michelle, like you said, when I do sleep, I sleep peacefully because the person that's next to me is calm and they're at peace too. You can feel that. Everything is energy and that vibration within your room or your space. And so if you are upset or if they are upset and need, you can feel all of those things, how you sleep with that stuff going on. And I used to tell my husband that. I used to tell him that. One day he rolled over, you guys, and he looked at my face. We had just woke up, you guys, and he rolled over and he looked at me and he was instantly mad. And my thing to him after that was, hey, whoever you woke up thinking about or wherever you felt like you needed to be at when you woke up and you turned over and you looked at me and you instantly got an attitude, I need you to go wherever the hell you need to go. Because if you wake up with an attitude, Where that's going? Your day shot already. So you woke up, rolled over, looked at me, and figured, oh, I'm in the bed with my wife. I need you to go wherever you are comfortable for. Hey, Alex. Hey, beautiful. Good day, good day, good day. I need you to go wherever you are comfortable at. And so if you are not comfortable laying next to me and you got to wake up with an attitude, I'm going to need you to take that attitude and go wherever you're going to be happy at. So the next affirmation says, I am at ease speaking in front of a group. I am confident in my ability to express myself. I am at ease speaking in front of a group. I am confident in my ability to express myself. Now, this is funny because this was a topic, and I think Alex might have missed it Sunday when we was out eating, because my cousin, she speaks and she has a very polite, kind voice, and she was like, "Hey, I was I was so nervous." She was like, "And I wish that they taught speech in these particular classes or whatever the case may be in elementary school and taught you how to talk in front of people and this and this." Because guess what? I took speech, you guys, and it was fucking horrible. I was in college and it was horrible. Okay. Yeah, is it gonna stop eventually? You guys, I don't know if y'all can hear that. But it was horrible. And I was telling my cousin that my college professor decided to stop and say, "Hey, well, I see you're really nervous, and this is what I need you to do, Teresa. I need you to stop, and I need you to focus on one thing in the room." And she said it could be somebody's uh, uh, face, it could be the clock that's at the back of the room, or whatever the case may be, and just talk to that. That's when it became a little bit more easier for me. That's when it became easier for me. When I didn't have to focus on the audience in which I was presenting to, but I could just focus on the one thing that was in front of me or that I focused on, and I was able to get that. So I'm able to express myself in front of a group with ease now. I used to get so nervous and like I'm finna lose my ish. You guys, y'all don't understand. It used to be real bad. Like you want to throw up, you get up there to talk, and you like, oh God, I feel like Eminem. Throw up on my shirt, mom spaghetti. It was real bad. But that's something that our children aren't taught. They're not taught to speak in front of groups and stuff like that and build up confidence in the things that they're saying. I guess I would say that some teachers tried it when they get you in front of the class and they say, hey, you go ahead and you read in front of the class. But kids are so cruel when you are younger. So if you stumble over words, if you can't read quite as good as the rest of the people, then what happens? They're upset. And so they easily get irritated. Kids do. And I'm just saying, kids get irritated. And so you get embarrassed. Yeah, I hear it, Chart. I'm sorry. You get embarrassed. And so you be like, hey, oh, I'm sorry. And one of the cars, I'm just shuffling and the car just jumped out the deck. Okay. And we're going to take this card this morning. I know, Michelle, I hated reading out loud too. And that's why I became a adult and didn't want to speak to people out loud either. Because I didn't, scared of judgment. And I could read. It wasn't that I couldn't read. It was, and I found that even with my children, they didn't want to read out loud to other people because people are so cruel. So if you have any kind of speech impediment, if you you stutter, you anything, if you don't read with proficiency for them, then they get irritated and they tease you and stuff like that. And so yeah, the teachers didn't see that end of the thing, but you know, it sometimes does us a disservice. I'm just saying, because we don't get what we need, and everybody doesn't have to speak in front of groups or whatever the case may be. But it would be nice to have that tool in your box before you need to do it, because you can. It ain't even that much in there. Because what I did. Yeah, look at there. You said because you don't know what you did with your child, but she's a natural at reading in front of people. Now that's funny, because guess what? I used to just hold the book up and read in front of my dolls and stuff like that. But guess what? I didn't even look at them. They not human. But you did a really good job if she's able to speak. If she's just able to speak in front of people, because it's hard. And so this is the card that jumped out the deck, you guys. It says, well-being is my natural state of being. Well-being is my natural state of being. It says, reach for a feeling of well-being first, and everything else will fall into place. Be selfish enough to follow your bliss, and you will tap into the natural, pure positive essence of you. Reach for thoughts to make you feel better. And that's funny. I guess I can honestly explain it to you guys. Remember, I told y'all what happened over to my cousin's house with my sister and this and this. And yep, it kept bothering me. And I was like, hey, why am I irritated by this particular thing or whatever the case may be? I had to get something off my chest. So yesterday I took the opportunity to talk to the aunts. You understand? So I talked to both aunts, and maybe it was validation in which I needed. I don't know what it was that I needed, but it helped me to reach for a better feeling thought, because my thought process was still stuck on, hey, yeah, it was still stuck on, I want to choke the holy crap out of her. I want to put my hands around her throat and give her a little bit of this. They said, hey, I understand what you went through. I understand these particular things upset you and all of those things. That's what I'm saying about pouring into other people and them pouring back into you. So both of my aunts yesterday were able to pour back into me, where they were able to fill me back up, where I felt depleted because of the things that had taken place. And I felt helpless. I felt like, what can I do about this? Because I'm irritated. Yeah, I'm irritated, and the things that I want to do is not the proper things to do. You know what I'm saying? And even with even trying to have a conversation with my dad, like, it wasn't, I can't. This is not. So I don't want to be in that spot. And so I worked really hard, you guys. I worked really hard to get out of that spot, because I I don't like stuff sitting in my head for no reason. There was absolutely no reason for that girl to be still sitting in my head, because the things that she said made no sense and none of it was true. But here it is, because I am the person that I am. I want to solve a problem. What's the problem, Teresa? Is the problem you? Is the problem her? What do you need to do in order to solve this problem? And yesterday, you guys, my aunts helped me solve the problem. So, you remember those other family members that I divorced? Guess what? I just added on to it. That's it. I never thought in a million years that I would be putting my dad's side of the family in there, or anybody from that side. But guess what? I got a whole little bucket in my head and I just put people in the bucket. You just go over there and you're allowed to do whatever you want to do in that bucket. But there's a shield between me and you where you won't be able to do or hurt or say anything hurtful like that again. And so I I I reached for a better feeling thought, which made me sleep absolutely amazing last night. Here we go with this card again. Made me sleep. Yeah, I got my answer. I slept absolutely amazing last night because what? My soul was at ease. I was at peace with the decision that I made. And so whenever you are addressed with an issue, with a problem, with something that's going on that not allowing you to sleep, and you trying to figure it out, you know you did the right thing when you can go to sleep at night. Yeah, I'm glad I got a resolution too, because I was trying to figure it out, Alex. You don't want to not be bothered with your siblings or your parents or stuff like that. But let me tell you something. I'd rather not have you in my life and you be okay and I be okay than to have you in my life and we are both miserable. So if you don't like me and I don't like you, or we don't particularly, our vibes are not, cohesive together or whatever, then I'm okay. Man, it's horrible, Crazy Rock Granny. You got so much judgment about something that you don't know nothing about, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I took the opportunity to sit with myself to figure out what I needed to move forward, because all the answers, again, are right here in me. And they said, hey, reach out to those aunts. And I talked to my aunts and I was okay with everything, because at the end of the day, let me tell you what was going through my head, you guys. I was going to ex-nay the whole family. Okay? I was going to ex-nay the whole damn family. Like nobody. Nobody. I wasn't going to talk to nobody. I wasn't going to tell them that I was here anymore. I wasn't going to, I was done with it. But then I love my aunties so much. And so I'm like, that's not fair to them. They didn't do anything wrong. So Teresa, how can you do this? Because, and the reason that I know y'all kind of confused on, okay, well, why can't you just deal with the aunts and not deal with the dad and the sister or whatever the case may be? Well, because they seem to come as a package deal, kind of, if I could say that. They when they have family gatherings, they call everybody. So it's a family gathering. You know what I'm saying? There's no child left behind. You understand? And so I had to talk to them to let them know that that can't happen again, that we can't do that no more, that we can't interact like this no more. And I know that they are excited that I come or whatever the case may be, but we can't do that anymore. We can't. We can't dwell in the same place. We can't be cordial anymore. Because the funny thing is that out of all these years, all of these things had already been happening. But the thing is that nobody was ever saying anything to me. It wasn't until the last couple of years in which my sister decided that she needed to bring some stuff out of her mouth and say whatever it is that she needed to say. But all of these years, I didn't know that there was an issue until now. But now there isn't an issue anymore. You understand? Because all is well. All is well. We worked that out. Ha! And we're going to end it off with the water spirit. Manifesting dreams, you guys. We're going to end it off with manifesting dreams. I'm taking that this morning because I absolutely love it. And Michelle, you are absolutely right, because that's exactly what's happening. Because I'm like, the more I keep trying with this young lady, the more that it's not working. It's not working. Like, she don't want it to work. And so it says, in the sparkly water of the forest stream, otters plunge into the cold waters and resurface to race to the shore and then plunge back into the water. Small ones, big ones, otters of all sizes join in the fray. The brook seems to be laughing with joy with their antics. So they're saying how much they are playing in the water. So it says, your dreams can come true. Truly, however, there are a few steps necessary for this to occur. First, you have to believe that you deserve it. Did you hear what the first step was? You have to believe that you are worth it and that you deserve it. Know that you are worthy because you are. It says, act as if your dreams had already come true. Move your body like someone who desires, who have manifested. Most important, you must also take action in a direction of your dreams. Number two. Number one, they said, you are worthy. Act like you deserve whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Act like you deserve it, and then start moving in the direction as if you got it already. So, hey, it says this is not the time to sit around and passively wait for things to turn out. Give deeply and fully of who you are. For the more that you give, the more that you will receive. Allow your emotions and feelings to flow. Don't repress or suppress the truth of your soul. Oh my God. And as I'm reading this, you guys, out loud, I hear job well done, Teresa. Even with all the comments that Michelle and Crazy Rock Granny did, job well done, Teresa. It says, give deeply and fully of who you are. For the more that you give, the more you will receive. And allow your emotions and feelings to flow. Don't repress or suppress the truth of your soul. And that is what I did. I did not suppress or repress the truth of my soul. It says, as you focus on gratitude for what you already have, more joy and more abundance will grow in your life. And that is exactly what I want. I enjoy going to my aunt's house and having a wonderful time with them. That is what I want. I want more of that. And so I took the steps to secure more of that because I don't want the drama. And so if that's what we going to have, I'm going to move around. I will be around. But again, they want the same thing that I want. So when you agree, you decide that, hey, we going to leave the poison outside, because until it get itself together and figure out what it want to do, you can't come party in this look, because you going to tank the whole party. You going to bring, I got a picture of Pigpen in my head. If y'all know who that is, that's the little dusty boy off of Charlie Brown. And every time he came around, there was a whole dust in front of him. So you tank everybody around you with that garbage. So it says water energy traditionally represents your feeling and emotions. As in all things, too much emotion can be depleting, and too little emotion can be draining. When your emotion flows as clearly as a mountain stream, then you are at a pivotal point to distant to distinctly state your intentions and dreams, and the forces of the universe will answer and support your dreams will come true. So it says water flows in cycles, and the right now you are in a cycle of manifesting your dreams. Don't stop the flow by doubting or hesitating yourself. It says allow your emotions the freedom to be expressed. Timing is everything, and right now is your time. Timing is everything. There y'all go. There we go. Holy crap. Timing is everything. And so, like I told my aunt yesterday, maybe all of those things needed to take place. Maybe I needed to see all of that. Maybe I needed to hear all of that. Maybe it was time to let that chapter of my life go. I remember I am in the spring cleaning phase because I am coming into my new year tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the first day of spring, you guys. And so I am cleaning out my closet. That means even the shit I didn't know about that needed to be cleaned out. You ever looked in your closet and you then dug down and you all of a sudden it's stuff in the back of the closet that you didn't even know was there? And that's what happened to me, you guys. There was shit in the back of the closet that I didn't even know was there. But I needed this trip to clean that shit out. And I did just that. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the people that helped me along the way that said, hey, it's okay. Alex, I'm glad you popped in too, sweetheart. It's okay. It's okay to not be okay because I felt some kind of way because I was upset. I'm not usually upset like that. But all of my emotions and all of my feelings were valid. And so is hers. But they're pointing in the wrong direction. And so, as I continuously pray for my family members that I don't fuck with, I hope that they get everything that they need, everything that they want. I wish no ill will on them. I just know that I need to separate myself because for the good of me, so that I can keep my peace, my understanding, my love, my hope, my joy, all of those things, I won't be participating in the reindeer games. And so with that being said, you guys, tomorrow, again, is Thursday. It's the last day that I will be here because I'll be leaving Friday morning. So I will be doing you guys card readings tomorrow. Yeah. Ain't that something? Clean out the closet all the way from Texas to Michigan. For real. Look at there. Alex said, I woke up this morning and immediately said, clean up your space. Everything is cluttered. I haven't even gotten out of the bed yet. They said, hey, because we want you to feel the full thing of being free. It seemed like everything want to just pile down at one time. It's okay. Because we've been working these things out. Michelle, Miss K, Alex, Cousin Nikki, Crazy Wild Granny, Phoenix, Meditate No Matter. All of you guys, we have been working those things out. And this year, we're trying something different that we've never tried before. You understand? I got you, Alex. Because we've grown. We've transformed some. And so that means that the cleanup is a little different. And it is. It's a little different. And so, with that being said, you guys, again, tomorrow I will be doing the readings tomorrow, you guys. So, I think I brought ruins. I'm going to give a love card, a healing card, and maybe ruins. So we getting love and healing tomorrow. Love and healing, you guys. Love and healing and maybe the ruins. So I will be doing that tomorrow morning, you guys, because again, Friday, I got you, Michelle. I'll be on the road. So I won't be able to do the live. But I'm going to do the affirmation for tomorrow and Friday. So I'm going to do everything for Thursday and Friday tomorrow. I love you guys so very much. You are kind. You are peaceful. You are understood. I know, right? What is going on? I love you guys so very much. I want you to be the best version of yourself because you already are, and you are perfectly imperfect for yourself. You don't need to be perfect for nobody else. And so, with that being said, the cleanup is real, you guys. I got you, cousin Nikki. So, Nikki, Michelle, Alex, I got you guys for the readings tomorrow. I got you, I got you, I got you. And I love you guys so very much. Crazy Raw Granny, I want you to have a wonderful day. I hope the weather is breaking up there because it's a little warm out here today. So, I'm going to take some sinus medicine and I'm going to get in these streets and I'm going to enjoy myself for the rest of the time that I'm here because everything has been amazing. I got to clean out my closet in Michigan too. So I know that it's going to be great. So with that being said, it's hump day, y'all. We done made it through half of the week. Get out here and be great because you already are. Believe in yourself more than anybody else because guess what? If you don't believe in you, how you expect somebody else to? You guys are doing absolutely amazing and I love you for that. So go. Be great. I love you so very much. And I will see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. Be blessed, you guys. I love you. Bye-bye.